In this video, I'm going to show you how we could use the difference rule. And I'm going to give you an example. We're going to do an example, and then later at the end of the video, I'm going to show you how the difference rule, the derivative difference rule, how does it work. Okay, so let's say we start. Okay, suppose we have a function that's function s equal to 5t cubic minus 3t power 5. Okay, and if we want to find the derivative of this function, that's s prime, it's gonna be finding the derivative d all over dt. Remember, you have to differentiate with respect to t because of your variable here is t. Okay, so it's gonna be d all over dt of 5t cubic minus the derivative d all over dt of 3t power 5. Okay, so you have to find the derivative of each of them, and then you're gonna subtract them from each other. Okay, so that's gonna give us the derivative of this one, 5t. So the way to do it is gonna to bring this 3 down and multiply it with the 5, and you subtract the power from the power, you subtract 1. So it's gonna be 15. It's gonna be 3 times 5, and then from the power we're gonna subtract 1, it becomes 2. Gonna subtract 1 from here. So this is how to find the derivative for this part, for this one. Now we're gonna subtract that from finding the derivative for this one, and this one we are going just to do the same thing. We multiply the power with the coefficient of the t, and then we subtract 1 from that power. So it's gonna be 15 again. 5 times 3 is 15, and then from the power we subtract 1, so it becomes what? It becomes 15t power 4. Okay, so if we want to go ahead and find the second derivative, so it's going to be like this. It's going to be to find the derivative of the first derivative. That is actually what it's going to be. So it's going to be d all over dt of 15t squared minus d all over dt 15t power 4. I guess you know what's going to happen next. So we will just bring these two down here and multiply it with the 15. Is going to be 30t. So, and from the power we subtract 1, it's going to be just 30t power 1. Okay, and then we're going to subtract from there the same thing we will do here. Multiply the 4 with the 15, it becomes 60t. Then from the power we subtract 1, it becomes 3. So it's going to be 60t cubed. Okay, so that is how we found even the second derivative of this first function that we had here, this function of s. Okay, so if I write for you the difference rule here, so the difference rule says, suppose you want to find the derivative d all over dx of a function u minus function v, just like the one we have here, 5t cubed minus 3t power 5. So the way to do it is going to be to find d all over dx, find the first derivative of u, and then you subtract that from the derivative d all over dx of v. Okay, so that is it, and that's exactly what we did. We found the derivative of the first one here first, this one, and then we subtracted the derivative of the second one, and the same thing we did here even in the second in our second derivative. Okay, I hope you understood. This is just easy, much easier. It doesn't involve a lot of process like the limit way. But again, what I want from you is that you try to master these rules, the difference rule, the sum rule, and in our upcoming video about the product rule, and again the quotient rule. Try to master them, try to understand them so that you would use them to find the derivative of limitless number of functions that you're gonna find in this book. Okay, so it is very important that you master them, you practice them as much as possible. That is it from this video. If you didn't subscribe, please consider subscribing to my channel. In case of any comment, I will be willing to receive your comments in the comment here in the YouTube, or even in my Facebook page. Okay, in my Facebook page, The School Online. Thank you, and see you in upcoming videos.